Hey guys, Biddy here, back with another episode of Feed the Beast Modded Monster. As you can see here, I'm just kind of teasing something that's coming down the line. I actually haven't gone to the end yet, but I'm setting up a portal, and because I did find a dungeon. Why on my map it's not actually showing the waypoint? Because I did mark it. It's a bit. In fact, it looks like I lost a little information. Interesting. There's an end portal down here a ways. It looks like I need to refind it. Yeah. Interesting how this lost information. Okay. Whatever. I did find it down there, and it's just a matter of activating it, and we're good to go. But what I'm going to do now, after I sleep through the night, actually first I'm going to cover the enhanced portals a little bit. It does seem to be a little buggy. There were a couple of times where, especially building this one, I actually had to restart the server twice because it kind of half built it, and then some of the other blocks were not really part of the portal. It wasn't activating properly, and I destroyed it and brought it back, and it still was doing the same thing. And a server restart took care of it. So, there were 2 times building it on the other side that caused my client to crash. So there is a stability issue with this particular version. I can't remember which one it is, but this is Monster 1.1.0. So just something to keep in mind if you're going to be using that mod. Let's see. First off, I am sick and tired of coming up and down this dang ladder. And there's something that can help with that. It's called an elevator. It's part of the Open Blocks mod. All it is an ender pearl surrounded by wool. Now, in any column of elevators that you have, they have to be the same color. So, say you have if I put a white one here, I have to have a white one down there. So, just something to keep in mind. So let's grab some wool. And an ender pearl. Make 2 of them for now. That was weird. Okay. Clear out this ladder. Make myself a little spot here. Oh, dummy. There we go. And then put the other up here. Now, to activate this, all you do is to go up, you jump, and to go down, you crouch. So this is going to save a bit of time and hassle. I love it. I love these things. All right. Next up, I'm going to start doing some farms. Ooh. I've already run all the wiring and stuff necessary for this, but I wanted to do it on camera here. I really need a lot of rubber for what's going to be coming up. Did a bit more landscaping, kind of melded the homestead into the hillside here, and I've got this set up. This is going to be my solar panel area up here. Yeah, it's big. It's not going to be filled up by any means, very likely, but there you go. Now what I did is I made a nice little tunnel back here, ran some power and ME cables so that all I have to do is stick the farm block here and here, and then there'll be a planter. I'm sorry, that is the planter that's going to be going in the middle here, and then there's going to be a fertilizer and a harvester. So I'll build some of those up real quick. In fact, I think I'm going to automate this actually. Let's see. So planter. I've already got the plastic sheets that I'm going to need here. First off, let's look at the recipe. There it is. So it's a machine frame, redstone reception coil, a couple of copper pistons and plastic sheets, and a flower pot. That's one thing I need to automate here. Hopefully I have the bricks. I do not have the bricks. Do I have the clay? I need to go find some clay. Actually, let's see if this will work. Yes! All right, just what I needed. Because, yeah, I'm just doing 2 planters, so that's perfect. So I need 2 pots. And let's see. Yeah, I can't really automate this whole thing, but I need 2 machine frames, 4 pistons, 4 redstone reception coil. Okay, here are my planters. Next up is the harvester, which is another couple of plastic sheets, an Invar axe. That's interesting. See if I can, yes, good. I need 2 of those. Two of those. All right. Next up is, I think I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Down the road, I'm gonna be, I'll make a fertilizer for. I might make 1 fertilizer down the road, but for now, I'm not gonna bother. Let's see. I need an import bus. I need 2 import buses. Just plain old basic import buses. Okay, the export bus. I need another basic export bus. Where'd that go? I think it stole it for the recipe for that. There we go. Okay. That should do it. I also need a bucket of water. Or just a bucket. Okay, first off, let's get this. Yeah, let that fall. All right. Planter. There. So down here, this one here can be covered. I'm going to be making that into a rubber tree farm. So let me get some dirt. Oop. Still need to go get that water. Flight is a wonderful, wonderful thing. All right. This is going to be needed for the tilled soil. I'm going to be doing like potatoes and I think I have some carrots. I have some wheat that I'm going to be doing. All right. Harvesters. Let's go ahead and plant those down now. And for all these, I'm going to need to do some upgrades as well on these. And I also need some interfaces. That's what I needed. Not import buses. Interfaces. Interfaces will act as an inventory and it'll suck things in as quickly as they can be spit into it. It's just a lot easier. I have one of these hooked up to my Tesseract and it works beautifully. There we go. One there, and one there. Next is the export bus. And I think that's it. We should be ready to go. Let me grab the saplings as well. I need some saplings. I just need one actually. And some potatoes. Or a potato. Let me do some seeds as well. Just do regular seeds. I also need to do upgrades. I'm going to use the iron upgrade. That increases the radius by 2. The planters will do a 3x3 by default. And adding the radius increase of 2 brings it up to 5x5. Iron upgrade. It's just 3 pieces of raw plastic, redstone, gold, and iron. I think I have gold nuggets. Yep, I'll have enough. Okay, so I need a total of 4 of those. And why do I? Yeah, stack of that. Okay, should be enough for 4. These do not stack. That's good to know. Okay. That'll give me the 5x5 that I need for planting and harvesting. And this, nope, it's all good. What just happened there? There we go. Okay, come out here and plant the export bus. Yeah, I'll do that now. Okay. Oh, I can only do 1 item. I'll start with potatoes, because that's all I really need for right now. Now this should be moving along already. Yep. And you'll note it's the 3x3. And I messed this up here. I made this for a much larger. Yeah, I'll reorganize that later. All right. So let's install this upgrade here. I actually made these farms, plotted things out a lot larger than they should have been. All right. That for there. Come on. For there, and then the export, we will do rubber saplings. All right. Actually, I'm going to take a piece of dirt and plop that right on top because that does not need the water. Oh, jeez. I already had it. It was ready to go. And that should plant that now as well. Yeah, I actually need the 7x7 radius. I'll go do those upgrades. Actually, do I... what do I do? What do I do? Let's see. 1, 2, 2. Yes, I will do the 4 radius upgrade. That's with copper. All right, crank that up. I'll save those for another time, another use. All right. All right, there's also this byproduct of sludge. My understanding is you can let this tank fill up and all it's going to do is slow things down a little bit. And look at that. Stuff should be flying through here in the exported items, I hope. I hope. Looks like it. Cool. All right, this obviously needs more seeds. Yeah. Plop in another potato, see what happens. I will have enough rubber for the foreseeable future. You know what? I am going to make that fertilizer. And another thing I'm going to make right frickin' now, I've been meaning to do this anyways. It's a wireless access terminal for this AE system. For that, I have never used one of these before. Energy cell, Fluix crystal. Do I have a recipe for that? No, but I have Fluix crystals. We're good there. So it's just iron, Fluix crystals, glass. Are you kidding me? See if it'll take that. It will not. Make me a stack. There we go. Okay, have the energy cell. An access terminal. I believe I can... Oh wow, I already have one. Cool. Wireless receiver. A Fluix pearl. I've never made a Fluix pearl before. And of course. All right. Done. Now, this has changed from the previous version. You used to actually have, you set up a wireless transmitter and hook it into your system and go that route. I think this one is a bit different now, where you have to go to the controller. Yep. So you drop it in the controller and it comes out there. Now I need to charge it up. Hopefully it'll take this. Hey, look at that. Back in a sec. Okay, that's done. Now, I don't know what the radius is. Okay. I may have been wrong about this. Wireless access terminal. Wireless access point. You still need to make that. That's good to know. Okay, I'll be back when that's done. Okay, and yep, there we go. All right, this can be plugged into the system anywhere, and I'm going to do it right here to give, I hope, maximum coverage. Now I need a wireless card, it looks like. Yes, no. Wireless booster. Aha, okay. All right, I think, yep, we're good to go now. Okay, for the wireless boosters will give you extended range. I'm gonna see what kind of range I do have on this here. You know what, I think it might be good for my needs here. Wow. Okay, that's a good distance. That's comfortable. All right, next up. What is next up? Fertilizer. Yeah, I got sidetracked there. Fertilizer is a couple more plastic sheets, machine frame, redstone reception coil. Okay. No, I'm not going to do 64. I'll do 10. And I'm going to do 10 of those too, because I'm really sick of waiting for this stuff. What else do I need? Some leather, some silver, plastic sheets. Do I have plastic sheets? I have 4. That will do. Oop. Happy, happy. Now I need another interface. And that ought to do it. I'm also going to automate the making of fertilizer. There we go. So it's I think you use the forestry fertilizer, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see. All right, so it's just sand and apatite, I think, is the easiest recipe. Yep. Yeah, I could get all fancy with ash and crap like that, but no. No. Apatite, yeah, good. Encode that. And you'll see also I've, I don't know if you noticed, but I've made patterns for the solar arrays. I'll be getting to that in a bit. Plop that down. And I should actually do an export bus. I really didn't need the precision. Yes, I did. I want to be able to do stacks at a time. And let's just do a stack of fertilizer to begin with. To give you an indication of how fast this thing works, just put in 32. And I forgot to install the upgrade. That ought to make things a little quicker. And before I forget, I'm going to toss one of these in here. So now anytime I really want things to crank along, I just need to make some fertilizer. So if I say make a stack of fertilizer now, it's going to immediately start just getting pushed into here. There you go. And immediately used. And then of course this bad boy is going to hack it all down. And let's see how many potatoes we got here. Oop. Okay, so it's pulling them in. Oop, better go sleep. Looks like we're in good shape here. I'm just gonna let all this stuff run for a while. My next step here is to make an assembly table, because I'm going to start getting into a little bit more advanced stuff, circuits and you know, more of the Buildcraft stuff. I've already got the infrastructure set up for this. This is for the lasers that I need for this. So let me get started on the assembly table first. Some of this stuff away. Okay, so the assembly table, a diamond gear, wow. 6 obsidian, a diamond, and some redstone. So I'll get started on that. Done. Now with this, you need to have some kind of a storage item, a storage block right next to it. It's just a chest is all you need. So let's plop this down. Just put it right here. Got the chest. Done. Now, to actually make this thing work, I need the lasers. And I've got, what is it, 20. I have slots for 20 lasers. Oh boy. Should I? Yeah, I should. I should. All right. Now you've got the laser, and then you've got the Quarry Plus version of the Laser Plus. This one is obscene. I'm not going to do that yet. Down the line, I am going to actually. I'm going to be upgrading my quarry with this mod as well, and there's some really cool stuff that you can do with it. Wow, that's going to be expensive. All right. Fortunately, they stack. Here we go. Debating if I should bring those out a block. I may do that off camera because that'll take a while. Crap. Almost had it. Almost. There we go. Now, the first item I want to make is what? I don't even know what the hell I'm going to be using it for yet. Give me a few on that. That's just there for when I am actually going to need it. One of the items you can make is an autarkic gate. But one of the very basic... okay, let me just grab some redstone. I'll toss that in there. Just so you can see it in action there. Sure. Bring a stack over. It's always a good idea to have like a stack of whatever items that you have in here. Just put them in the chest next door. It makes it a lot easier. Sure. Make a couple of chips, and then you highlight what you want. And then just let all these bad boys fire up. Once they all go to blue, they're all on maximum power at that point, and that's when things really fly. And this is why I made so many of them, because it's just a pain in the butt waiting for this thing. So, yeah. And I figure I have enough power. I can spare it. While I'm over here, I set up the infrastructure for this solar panel setup. I set up an energy bridge with an RF producer and an EU consumer, and they've got glass fiber cable coming down to that. So you've got the consumer, energy bridge, and then the producer, and then that's going to feed into this system. I want to store everything in RF, just the way I want to deal with it on this particular series. Now that I've shown you that, I can actually close that up. Okay, assembly table is done. Farms are done. I can start working on the build craft stuff, or the industrial craft stuff, I mean. For that, like I said, I'm going to start doing the solar panels. I've already got these set up. The way these solar panels work is you start out with the basic solar panel. It kicks out 1 EU per tick during daylight, and that is some coal, glass, some circuits, and a generator. For an array, that is 8 panels and a low voltage transformer. So that's going to kick out, I believe, 32 per tick. I can't remember the exact output on that. But then you move up to the medium and then the high voltage. So it's just, you're increasing it. You need a total of 64 of the original solar panels to, I think it's 64, unless I'm mistaken here. Let's see, it's 8 times 8, 64. Oh, 256. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to start auto-crafting that. I think it's just, I think it's kind of a waste to, keep working up the tiers. You may as well just start right off the bat. And I'm just going to do 1 to start with. And now we wait. I didn't automate that. Oh, yeah. I'm missing some stuff. You know what? I'm kind of running along anyways. I'll get that resolved. Get the solar panel up on the roof and get that rolling. Next is next episode. You know what? I think I'm gonna risk it, and I'm gonna go to the end. I want to beat that dragon. I want to have a good source of ender pearls, non-cheaty version of ender pearls with that mimikite. It feels a little sleazy to me. So yeah, go get that dragon egg, and hopefully you'll have that defeated next episode. So till then, I need a new catchphrase at the end. New way to close it out. I don't know what to say yet, so later.